something. Well, when I say building, I don't mean building, but yeah. Clearing land. That's on mute. Don't hear myself play back. I'm clearing land. If you want a little tour, I can give you a tour of the world. This is an old world, 2015? Could be old, a bit younger than that. It's like this used to be survival, so you gotta forgive the fact that it's not survival anymore, but yeah. As you see, I'm just the railway that leads past it. And I'm just clearing all this here, all this side. So I can put a town here. And then you've probably got a town, but yeah, you just gotta trust me. I know what I'm doing. The town will look amazing when it's finished. It'll be beyond good. I'm planning a modern town here. And I'll plan to put a school in as well over the water there. It's like land at that. Show you what I mean. Just here, there's load of land here for a big school. I'll make it massive. Put it here, and I'll make it big. That's last. That's on the radar for things to do. This is the first project part of it. I'm just carefully and slowly clearing the sand dunes and stuff. I was going to put roads in, but again I've decided against that. Because I don't need roads, so yeah. You don't need roads. No one else has them, so I don't think we need to put them in, so we're going to skip the roads and just put footpaths and stuff. There's going to be a railway station here that links all the way up to the original village. How I'm going to make that work, I've not really decided, but we'll get to that when we get to it. When we get to it, we'll work it out. But for now, doing this. There's a railway not far from here, like underground. I have a railway going beside it, like against it, going straight by. That'll be the second railway there. It's going to be a but like there is a server that I could sometimes do. We've got to be careful we don't entangle them with each other, so we're going to put signs. The original railway is still here. The bills are still here. I'll go this way, then back. I done all this yesterday. All of this I done by hand yesterday. I just got this section to do, going back. You'll see what I'm doing. It's not clear now, but yeah. Right. Let's crack on with it. Right now I'm just clearing a load of area. Cleaning off. Go that way. Keep going that way. I cleared loads today. Doesn't look it, but I've done loads today, so. This is where the town's gonna sit. So, yep. And this is a world you will be able to download, hopefully, for free. Because I just want to. I'm doing it for free because I just want to understand what I'm doing. To understand the system. Then the next world maybe pay like £2 or something. If anyone's money. But I decided all that when I get to it. I want to put this one for free because I believe like what you're getting for your free money, a free server, a free world is like bargain really. Our friends and online friends join in and do their bit too. So yeah, you're not just getting a world built by just one person. I'm just clearing all this here, this big chunk of land, flatten it right to the edge there. Have you seen how much I've done? Within days, it's like, this is ridiculous. No one could do, unless you are insane or having, it's, I've never done a cooking stream. I'm just busy clearing all this. I'd ask for help, but I'm kind of using TNT and don't want to invite anyone. In case they could blow anything else up. So yeah, I kind of don't really want to invite anyone straight away. This will be a server anyone can join, but for now it's not. I'm just slowly eating through this mountain of workers, but considering what I've had to do, this isn't really the worst case scenario. I'm not using commands or nothing like that because I just don't really need them. About 3 days ago, this was all like terrain, but it's no longer going to be terrain. Yeah, I'm just busy doing this. Right now I'm just doing a repetitive task in a world. I'm just right now. Yeah, I'm slowly getting there. Slowly. What you've this big all this here was all the sand dunes were about there when first started. Sand dune removal. And I'll show you. I'll give you a gather tour in a second. I've done a few alterations to my house. I filled in rooms. It's made a few rooms more useful. I'll show you the rest. All this is it. This is the railway that connects up that area, but it's gonna have a second, a new railway that's gonna link up something. I'll show you how that's gonna link up. This is the main area. This is my house. Doesn't look much, but this is actually made in survival and finished in creative. This is the market, the tall market. Behind that is the museum. Just to tell you the age of the world, I'm going to show you a little item in here. This is the original iron ore block that you can't get anymore. I thought you'd show that off. All this used to be sand. All of this. Yeah, it's hard to believe. It really is. All this used to be sand here. My house begins here. Go around. There used to be a building there and a building there. We're going to put buildings on top of that. Even though they have to be careful with this one because there's a railway going underneath. Which actually links up to something. Which, yeah. Has a doorbell. This is before bells came a thing. So yeah. This is the hallway. The storage room, which and a furnace wall. This is the original furnace wall in the house. There's actually another one, but I'll show you that in a minute. In here we have the living room, dining room, and kitchen. As you see, I've if anyone's ever seen this area before, I've decked it out with sofas and stuff and an open fire. It never burns the place down, so I'm not worried about that as such. So yeah. I made this into like a bar area with a table and eating places and a place to make food. You can have it to the party area. Upstairs is just bedrooms and storage. And below is a basement. I dug after. In survival. I dug this in survival. As you can notice, the cobble walls. You see? The furniture. That way, there's a mine. It used to have like a staircase going down. But I put this into the basement. You can still access this from the garden. Like this, you see? See? All my dogs. Yeah, that's my house, roughly. There's my cattery. Roughly, there's my house. I'll show you where the railway is going to go. It's going to go... It goes under here, and it's like... I'm going to have like a line that goes straight to it. I'll show you the station I'm going to link it to. So you understand what I'm doing. What don't I need? I don't need that. This goes underground. Go straight to the village, the OG area. I finished it off finally. I've got a city to finish there, and I've got like it goes around like that because there's a basement in a way. There's actually a basement in the middle of that. Beside that wall was all cut off. You'll see exactly what I mean by railway next door to this. To the new town. Just there'll be a railway going across it. And you could even put a parallel to this. Yeah, I could even do that. Put a parallel to this. Destruction of trees will happen, but one of them. Right. We're going to the original area of the map. This is a long distance. Beside that wall there's actually a walkway. Like a place you can walk to it. But just back here, I can put the next railway line. It's going to intermingle with this and turn. And go that way. Straight to the area. This is the original area for the village. It's very survival, yes. Very survival. Here's my original house, the OG original building. It's still standing. This is a mine down here. Show that in a second. This is first house on the map. Yes, it's actually the first building on the map. Used to be a kitchen there. As you can see, it's a pretty small area. But it's pretty effective. Used to have a fireplace roar in there, but it's not been on for years. Now, because of the fireplace, we had to kind of like make cobblestone here because of the wood. And you see, up here we have rooms. These are empty, but again, you know, that's it. That's a cool little thing. This has a roof garden. Completely abandoned this house now, but yeah. In its day, it was like the OG original. Now, this is one bedroom. This used to have a vaulted ceiling. But as you're going to see in a second, the reason why it doesn't have one anymore. I'll put this up here. Why I added that, I do not know. That was the last thing I added to the house and abandoned it. I'll show you the rest. Show you the mine. See down here, there's a proper mine. This is all in survival, don't forget, so yeah. This was a room I added and I never finished. So yeah. Digging this out was a pain. Down here's the mine. Shut the door. This is my second house, if I'm right in saying. I think this is my second house. Yeah, it's my second house, this. That's a mine down there. As traditions dictates. This used to be on a hill, so I decided to do this with it. Like a little area for animals. As you can see. This is now apartments. They're not really used, but you could use an apartment here. So if you didn't want to build, you could generally make an apartment out of it. Of course, this has a roof garden. As you can see, trees, cocoa here. And my third house, house number 3, I have 5 houses so far, so we'll get to the fourth house, which was temporary actually. The house I'm going to show you in a minute was the third house. This is the market I built within a few hours. It's like a proper market. You can see barrels, little till area, stuff like that. They're all pretty much the same like that. Same upstairs. Yeah, pretty much. Now, where I'm going, there used to be a bridge, but it looked terrible, and I changed it to a tunnel on survival as well. This was dug out before the tunnel was made. There used to be a bridge going across here from this point straight that way. This is a tunnel to the city. This was built, if I remember lightly enough, because we were cleaning trees and we wanted to source happen somewhere safely. This is a spawn building. When you spawn in, it's building you'll spawn in. Proper spawn area, as you see. This room we have the rules. Yeah. We've got more rules to put down, but this is all just like an extra building. We have another museum on this world. A second one. This here. Surprisingly, it took a day or two. It looks like a lot of work, but it really wasn't. As you can see, it took 2 days to do this whole thing. You see, this is the shop area. Then you've got more upstairs and stuff like that. I will now show you, like, this, like, my log cabins you kind of come to know and love and hate at the same time. These here, they're my little log cabins in the corner, just because I had the space and land and didn't want to get rid of it, so I decided to put log cabins there. Over here is a city. We're not going to look at that today. This is my third house. House number 3. Now this was built. Yeah, this was built years ago. This was this originally was built here as my house. I found this, I've built this island, which has got a basement underneath it. Funny enough, it doesn't have a roof garden, but in some places it does. As you can see, the basement. This has a wall. This wasn't finished here. This wasn't finished. Bedrooms down here. This wasn't here originally. This island wasn't here. So yeah. You're seeing what was. But this is what makes my worlds what they are. It makes them special because they're not built like an experience. I know what I'm doing. There's a tunnel here that leads into the secret area, which I'm not going to show you on stream. It's got diamonds and stuff in it. This is the shop that I built that was never used. Up there is storage. And I'm going to show you, this is my third house. Now, we used to have to navigate this area actually. Go through here, over here, jump up here, go around the mountain, drop down here, travel over the mountain, and onto the ice. As you can see, we built a bridge and everything. Like a proper walk, a proper pathway that links you up to the town. Yeah, and the thing is, we're back to where we begun. Now my fourth house was actually a cobblestone house. It was only temporary though. It was never meant to be permanent. It was like it's just like used and forgotten about after. This was the original. This is my fourth house. House number 4. I know that. As you can see, house number 4. It's more of a hotel, but no one ever uses it as a hotel. But you know, you could technically use it as anything. This is go up here. Bedroom. These are pretty basic because that's how I'd built stuff in the past. What we got in the attic? Nothing. I had to make roof spaces useful. You know, they've got no use. Over here we have the storage. A farm back here. That's at Recent Bells. Actually, not far. Just before. This is a train station that gets you to this to a new area I'm constructing. I'll show you around here. This is the 11-story market that took a while in survival. Even getting a glass was a pain in the arse, but in the end it looked good and it worked. This is where the station. There's gonna be a train line running under here, straight to the station. And I'll show you the last thing. I'll show you over here actually. Now this is all built on after survival. You see these are all big areas. If you go around the back, you can go upstairs. Up here we have what you call rooms. What you can make them into, who knows? But they are here. They are useful, so hey. You can find a use for these rooms, then hey, that's a positive. This is all a farm, a test farm area. Now this is my favourite building on the map. The hotel. This took a while. Took a few days. The sheer amount of detail I placed in this is ridiculous. As you can see. 7 days. I've got an idea. Now, my idea is to actually extend this pool across to here, where this corridor is, because it's completely wasted. I can move that wall back one, just the bottom wall, and have a pool going go that way. That's what I want to do. I'm just going to alter the building now, actually. I need to alter the building, put it this way, straight away, because it would make the that corridor a little more useful. I will do that on another stream. As you see, there's a bar area for the hotel. This is the bar. It has a open fire, naturally. Naturally has the open fire. A bar area, seating. Now there was going to be a restaurant on the ground floor, but I changed my mind, and you'll see in a bit that I changed it. This is meant to be a kitchen, but it's just an empty room. This was meant to be the restaurant, but unfortunately, because I kind of gave up the idea originally, it's an empty room. But you can make it into a theatre or something like that. You can make it into a big theatre. I might actually do that later. Up here we have more. We have rooms, staff room and stuff. Staff it. What's in these? Oh, I've entirely forgotten myself. Empty room. Yeah, this is a staff area. I'm right in saying. As you can see, it's just all. There's nothing small about this area. Well, this is it looks survival and it's not. This actual building here was not survival. Now these are all rooms. I've got to come back and do some of this work on there. I could do is spending a bit of time on this building, but on room numbers and stuff. See, you got bathrooms, bigger than some bedrooms, but you know. I could do with that. I believe I could make better use of the space. If I had put a bathroom in a corner here, I could potentially move that. No. We're going to do small alterations to it. You can see there's 2 floors of these. Now the restaurant was moved up here. Ta-da! In the attic. Look at the space in here. It's a shame to waste this kind of space. In here we have where the staff can chill, like a staff room area, and watch TV. In here we have the kitchen for the restaurant, the kitchen. I work very hard on these worlds. It's not like I don't try. And that's just literally it for this tour. I can conclude the tour, that's for sure. You can see the view is spectacular. All this was done by wood and stuff, like materials you'll find on survival, but apart from the concrete, which wasn't. But again, you could make this a survival. How long it'd take, who knows, but I couldn't even tell you how long it'd take. I need to put room numbers on this, adjust the pool a little bit to make it a bit bigger, because I believe I could do that and then improve it. I think we need to come back to this build, do a few tweaks, a few alterations, and then improve it. See here where I can put it along here, cut this off, break this wall down, put it as a proper, like, should we do it now? I'm gonna go for a bit, and I'll see you on bye.